Hello, welcome to my custom level playthrough. So I chose to make my UEFN level within a Fall Guys style. The reason I'm playing it within the editor is, unfortunately, there are some pretty major issues with the Fall Guys side of the editor. I'll show you now. It doesn't actually work in game, because you can see the platform moves here. Reset though for some reason. It moves back to the start, and it stops completely. I don't know why that happens. It seems to just be a bug with the engine. The video I watched that was talking about it said it was a bug with the engine, but because of that, it's just flat out not playable in game, unfortunately. So I will have to play it within the editor. I'm sorry for that, but it just seems to be quite a buggy side of UEFN, unfortunately. So anyway, let's play. So you bounce up here. And this was originally a fan in my design, but I found out there's not actually any fans within UEFN. So instead you have to bounce on this, you have to bounce on it twice. You bounce on it there, and then you bounce on it to point you in this direction. Let's jump over here. And that gets our first checkpoint, which is signified by a fan. By a flag. Down here, you can see the different kill zones. Now the reason there are so many kill zones and all at different heights is that I felt with the level being vertical, it's going to be annoying to fall to the bottom each and every time. It also means that people who are close together, if they then fall, it's going to take ages for them to respawn and make them fall massively behind. So I just didn't think it was very fair. So instead I've put kill zones equally spaced out, or as equal as I can, around each platforming challenge. Let's play ahead a bit more. Let's jump over here. Here you've got a bit of a moving platform challenge. I should note that highlight that this level is designed to be a bit of a race between players. Let's jump over here. Got our next bounce pad. Let's bounce ourselves up here, and here we go with the next checkpoint. Now here we've got a bit of a swinging obstacle that you've got to dodge around. It was originally meant to be a pendulum, but again, due to the engine being a bit temperamental, that's the only way I was able to actually get it to work. So moving on. Here we've got some spinny platforms. This is actually true to the initial design that I came up with. However, these parts were actually fans originally, but either way they serve the same purpose as my initial design, so I just improvised with that. And here we've got bounce pads. It also makes more sense because we've seen them throughout the level so far. Oops, I've died a couple times there. Let's fly back up. For the next section, we'll activate this. And originally in the design this had a slime floor and some fans. Again, both of those features are not within the engine, it turns out. Instead you have to awkwardly navigate your way up, which I still tried to include these, which bounce you back. So it makes it a bit more of a challenge still. So let's grab this checkpoint. Now here's the main point of my level, the pachinko area. You have to bounce your way down, quicker than everyone else. That tends to land in a bit here. With the Fall Guys level having ragdoll physics within Fortnite, I thought it made it quite unique, as you do bounce around quite a bit and lose control, which adds to the pachinko element of the level. Now we finished the level. Again, unfortunately, you can't actually play my level within the game due to the issues within the editor. But, yeah, regardless. From the start, you can look up and see where you've got to go, which I think is quite interesting. You can see all the obstacles ahead of you. Overall, I've stayed mostly true to my initial design. The only things I've had to swap out were the fan down here. I couldn't have a spinning beam here, so I had to swap that out. And I added a few more pendulums opposed to just the one. Over here, I changed the fans to the bounce pad, however, it's fundamentally the same. And then over here, I changed this to be a slippy platform with some fans from the original design to just some bounce pads that jump you down. Overall, I must admit I'm not particularly happy with my level here. I didn't realise how awkward the Fall Guys editor would actually be to work with. I assumed it would be quite straightforward, like the Fortnite editor, but that simply was not the case. Due to that, I don't think this is particularly my best work. However, I think I represented my initial design as well as I could within the engine. But yeah, like I say, I stuck true to the design, but it has a lot of issues. Unfortunately, some out of my control, like the game just not running in engine. Thank you for watching.